Why do JavaScript variables become undefined? Imagine you're working on a project and suddenly a variable shows up as undefined. It can be confusing, but understanding why this happens helps you write better code. Let's explore the main reasons behind this common issue. First, when you declare a variable using let, const, or var but don't give it a value right away, it is automatically undefined. For example, if you write let x, without assigning anything, x is now undefined. This is because JavaScript reserves the variable but hasn't stored a specific value in it yet. Second, if you try to access a variable that hasn't been declared at all, JavaScript will throw a reference error. But if you check its type using typehov, it will say undefined. For instance, if you write typehov y and y was never declared, it returns undefined. This helps you avoid errors and check if a variable exists before using it. Third, when working with objects, if you try to access a property that doesn't exist, JavaScript will give you undefined. Say you have an object with some properties, but you ask for a property that isn't there. JavaScript responds with undefined because it can't find that property in the object. Fourth, asynchronous operations can cause variables to be undefined. When you run code that depends on data from a promise or callback, sometimes the variable is accessed before it has been set. This happens because the code continues before the data has arrived, leading to undefined values. Finally, scope issues can make variables undefined. If you declare a variable inside a function with let or var, it only exists inside that function. Trying to access it outside will result in undefined because it's out of scope. To prevent undefined variables, always initialize your variables when you declare them. Use default values with the OR operator or nullish coalescing operator to handle missing data. Keep track of where your variables are accessible and avoid accessing variables outside their scope. Understanding these reasons helps you avoid bugs and write cleaner JavaScript code. Remember, declaring variables properly, initializing them, and being aware of scope are key steps to prevent undefined issues. Keep practicing these habits, and you'll find managing variables becomes much easier.